You can learn a lot about your girl by watching her watch Snapped. There's a show on Oxygen called Snapped, and it's about women who murder men, right? And Oxygen is a whole station for women, and they're all narrated by women, and they're oddly understanding of these murderers. Like, it's called Snapped, like they snapped. If it was about dudes, it'd be like, monsters. But when it's about women, it's like, she just snapped, okay? And some of them are crazy. Just watch your girl react to it. It's like, Tina had to move to a new city because Brian got a new job, and she couldn't speak to her mother and her friends like she used to. She did not have the support she once had, so she found herself in internet chat rooms. That's where she met Gary, and Gary introduced her to cocaine. And one night she shot her husband in the fucking head. And my girl's like, that's what happens. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, she felt alone, you know? That's what happens. It's very important you get along with your significant other, you know? And it's hard to. And I figured out the main reason why it's so hard is because of men need orders, commands, and women find orders and commands insulting. It's exactly the opposite. You ever just see men standing like in groups not talking? They're just waiting for orders. Like, dudes will just like hang out, just be like, yeah. And they're just waiting for someone to come along and be like, you got a shovel right there. It's like, oh, sweet, thanks. We're just standing there. Women hang out to communicate. They'll be talking to each other, not guys. They're just waiting for something to happen, to respond to. And, okay, I'll give you an example. All right, I was sitting in my living room with my girl, and she's like, it's really cold in here. I was like, I know. She was like, and her teeth were rattling so much that I turned the volume up on the television because I couldn't even hear the show. And finally, she gets up, she gets the blanket, comes back, sits in a really nice, peaceful, serene silence, which, well, that's what I thought. It was actually passive-aggressive rage. But I didn't know that at the time. I thought things were going great. Until out of nowhere, or what seemed to be nowhere, she just goes, do you even give a shit about me anymore? And then I reacted the way you see men react all the time to what women say, with a face that said, what the fuck are you talking about? Just walk around the world. Everywhere you go, just walk around the mall. Just go into any store. It's just a dude being like, what? What? Because we need concise orders. We're task-oriented. We like to complete tasks. In that situation, if a woman were to just say, can you give me a blanket? We'd be like, yeah, hell yeah. You want a blanket right now? Okay. And then we get the blanket, then we come back. Happy to do it. We're like, here you go. And then we just stand there for a second like, did I do good? The only thing we want in return is for you guys just to be like, yeah, baby, you did really good. We're like, yeah. And that's it. Then we just wait for your next task. And it never ends. It never ends. Like, I would see my grandfather's wall, and it would just be him holding a big fish. Basically, a dude holding a fish is just, did I do good? It's a good fish? Look at this fish. I caught that. Good? Like, you can get a fish at a supermarket for like $3, but this dude's like, nah, I caught it. And basically, the next step is, will you suck my dick? Men think in straight lines. Problem, solution, blowjob. That's how we think. That's how we operate. Women do not. Women are beyond loving, very sexual. They'll sacrifice everything for their family. They're very selfless, very amazing people. Unless you tell them to do any of those things, then they won't do any of it to teach you a lesson. I'll give you an example. If you come home from a hard day at work, don't just, and your girl's there, to see her, just be like, hey baby, I had a really bad day. Don't say one more word. Find a window and look out it. she'll notice you, right? She'll like, from across the room, she'll be like, he's really in pain today. And you're just like, and she'll be like, I'm gonna do something really nice for him. He loves hot chocolate. He loves hot chocolate. She'll make you have some hot chocolate and bring it over. Be like, here, baby, have some hot chocolate. Tomorrow's gonna be better. You're awesome. You're great. I love you. And you're like, I love you too. And then she starts rubbing your cock. Right? And then things escalate quickly. Okay, here's scenario number 2, which is a lot more probable and relatable to all of us. You come home from a bad day, your girl's there, you're like, hey baby, I had a really bad day. You know what to do. Make me some fucking hot cocoa. And then there's gonna be a pause as she internalizes what you just said, and then she says, you think that's my job? You think my job is to make you hot cocoa? I had a bad day too, I worked too. Why don't you fucking make me some hot cocoa? And then you're like, well, I asked you first. And she's like, so that's my job. And then I'm like, yeah, so's this. And you take your cock out. Like, why don't you get on your knees and clock in? Looks like you got a double shift. That's also your fucking job. What will she do at that point? She will burn your dick with the hot cocoa. So now you have no hot cocoa, your dick no longer works. You become your own Snapped episode, and women across America go, that's what fucking happens.